everyone. Yep, it's me, it's back. We're only 30 minutes late this time. Woo! So yeah. So yeah. New books. I didn't read because that's why this is in 8 rather than 10. That I talked about yesterday, but don't worry about it. New books. Not this one. This one I already talked about, but only 9 and 10. I also got up to 19, which is where the series ends. Because I feel like by the time I finish these, they might not arrive as quickly. If I read, because usually I read until here, and then buy more, and then it might have run out, so. I know that means I'm like spending when I'm being like, oh no, I'd rather not. 2 reasons. 1, I don't want to get too many artworks because legitimately, I would like to spend at least like a pretty penny to upgrade more than just one simple thing. And 2, I need to read because I'm dumb. Literary skills is not good with me, so. I'm just gonna check. So this one. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna do the ones on here because I need a lot of this because how I do it and it's stupid and I know it and I don't get it. Okay, because that means I can do all the recording on here, transfer it through here, and then do the things as normal. Whilst afterwards and uploading from there to YouTube, I could just be like, And if I can do it, I feel like it's better. Do clips first, get them all over and done with, and then do sound and TikTok. And then do reviews. If I can't do one, I'll just do a couple of sounds until I can. So. Predator 2018. Yesterday. Okay. putting making TikToks, I could just put making. It's 10 times easier. I got so many ideas, but if I'm correct, the so one of these, I think two of the clips, which means theoretically, if I don't pass this point, I'm just gonna like go to this point, which is basically the like I finally got the run and gun stage done. And the let's go to the shops, which is the two ones that I'm going to do. Why do I keep putting hashtag reviews? I can't put it in the tags. And yes, I shall use tags. I love that they give suggested hashtags. Like yes, because I'm not the only person who do use hashtag, and there's still plenty of other people who use hashtag. Sure. It's like yes. Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I've still got plenty of this. Outrun bullets. Success rate 0. I still haven't learned the stage that like it's probably best not to use any bullets on the first stage. I still have that to learn. Which might be a clip of like, yes, non-violence. Okay, this one is uncovered, so I might put this on Plague Inc. Because that might be the next best one. The reason why I'm doing it this way, actually no, so something on here, so it doesn't matter. Is that if I have one left, I can start sort of like recording stuff. Like I can start like recording a TikTok and then like while the thing's uploading, put it onto Drive and then like next one. Okay, so let's turn this. Go away. Also, if you see me like dodge up and look in this direction, that's because my chat's here, and I can look upon it and be like, yes, that's where people are chatting. So like, if you see me go, okay, because I look at the videos and it looks like I'm going. It's like squirrel. Too close to the balloons. When this one's just, I think. Okay. I love on some of the videos that don't even have a watermark. I sort of do the balloon thing. Because I'm like, I like it, I've got used to it. It's weird, but you know. Luckily, I only need to do it Tuesday, Wednesday. Because Thursday, I know what I'm going to do. Unless I come past it. I don't think I'm going to pass it. It's the end, and I actually was like, oh, yes, I drawing this back up. So, I love I've actually just accidentally come across the perfect clip. I'm like, are you talking about how inventing stuff works? Even though I'm probably dumbass. Yay, use that. I look somewhat smart. See, I do use my brain occasionally. Occasionally. How inventing works. Hashtag inventing, hashtag works. Okay, so let me just go into here and do 26, not there. Oh, so 47. Technically it would be 27. Even though I'm repeating clips. It is just 15 seconds. What's in this one?
I will lose 2 lives. So I'm going to take a gamble.
Okay, I feel like that's in that one. Okay, no, I'm not gonna. Because unless it's needed, I'm not gonna use it in certain parts. Also, I might do a couple of things where I might turn it into a bit better screen because. Sharon 04. Fish into. Where is it? That's not it. 8. Oh, 4. And then I also need to go down here. Not that far down, actually. A little bit up to where a certain thing is. There it is. So yeah, technically this would be 25, meaning 25 to 25, because this would be the last day. So I'm going to... Okay, so 26 to 1, which I've done it the wrong way around, which is hilarious. And technically it will be the 1st of April. So I was like, the 26th, the 1st of March to the 26th, wait, where? I had to take some because I don't care about capital letters. That's where that was. Okay, So the last thing I'm going to do, because this is the 25th, I'm just going to move this. But I need to go so far down because this is on June. So... 4th, the 10th, 11th to 17th. How? Inventions. Inventions. What people need. $500. Yes? I'm kind of busy at the moment. May 25th is not here because the next one would be March 27th, which means I think
I can do ventriloquism. No, you can't. No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
so insane. Insane.
What's this? I guess my brain's just really big.
What else is really big?
Thought you'd never ask. I haven't used a little card collection. I guess my brain's just really big.
What else is really big?
What's this? Honestly, if it makes you happy, it doesn't have to make sense. I don't know. I guess my brain's...
Okay, so 1, 2. Yes, I am going to use the one about bread. That's up. Someone sent me an image about bread.
Honestly,
What are you doing?
So 1, 2, 3. What does this have? Oh, right.
Food. Do you remember that thing you really, really wanted when you were a kid that no one would get you because they all thought it was silly or weird or impractical? Go get it. Do you remember that?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is going to be a bit weird because some of these, well, 2 of these I'm going to record, and then I'm going to go and get you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to record 2 because I can record 2. And some of it has to be off stream because technically my board games are over there. All these
Card collection? Guess my brain's just really big.
What else is really big?
Thought you'd never. It's just really big.
What else is really big?
Thought you'd never ask. I guess my brain's just really big.
What else is really big?
Thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, I need to redo that because that glitched. That glitched.
I guess my brain's just really big.
What else is
I guess my brain's just really big.
What else is really big?
Thought you'd never ask.
And this is what I mean. I'm gonna go down.
Why did you one card collection? I guess my brain's just really big.
What else is really big?
It's really big.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do.
Do you remember that thing you really, really... Do you remember... Do you remember that thing you really, really wanted when you were a kid that no one would get you because they all thought it... Do you remember that thing you really, really wanted when you were a kid that no one would get you because they all thought it was silly or weird or impractical? Go get it. Do you remember that thing you really, really wanted when you were a kid? You wanted when you were a...
What are you doing? I was curious to taste it. It is not food. What are you doing? I was... What are you doing? I was curious to taste it. It is not food. What are you doing? I was curious to taste it. It is not food. What are you doing? I was curious to taste it. Curious to...
Stuck in my leg. Okay, so I'm going to record the last one, which is this. I can't say shit. So someone at that. So someone sent me this, which is basically a video with all the different types of how you do bread, and I love how like from one side to the other I am, because sometimes I use a clip because like we have clips at home, but other times I just fold it. So I love that I go between neutral good and neutral evil in supposedly how I use bread. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it is a thing. Why is it not... Why does it not work? Why is my... Get off. Go away. Hello? Jeez. Okay, I'm going to use the same one that I used for reviews, because okay, well, that's the only one that currently will work. Hello? Yeah, why is it not working? What the babe? Hello? 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 Okay, that works. So it took a bit of time for me to review. So you see this? Not my content. By this creator. I will leave a tag. Someone sent me this. I love that I'm switching between these two. Because sometimes I use a clip, sometimes I just fold it. Depends how I feel in the moment. But I love how that leaves me between good and evil. I don't know what this means, but sure. So it took a bit of time. Between good and evil. Hashtag good, hashtag evil, hashtag bread. No. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, where is it? There's a way to tag people. How do you do that? Jesus. No.
If you love me,
Oh, there it is. Then between good and evil.
Guess my brain's just really big.
What else is really?
My board game collection. Hashtag board games, hashtag too many, hashtag a lot. Hashtag too many, hashtag a lot, hashtag board games.
you really, really wanted when you were a kid that no one would get you because they all thought it was silly or weird or impractical?
Get the thing you want. Hashtag get, hashtag want. Get it.
What are you doing?
Can I eat D&D dice? Hashtag D&D, hashtag dice, hashtag can I. Can I eat D&D dice? Hashtag D&D, hashtag dice, hashtag can I. Taste like. Okay, so let me go here. So it took a bit of time for me to... So you see this? Not my car. Between good and evil. Why is there two tags next to it? It's like at boo, at ooh. So that does not help. Why is that like that? Public. Oh, that's reducing. I'll just grab. Low power mode. No, I need to go. That is terrifying. Legitimately. Wait. What companies? Do you know what I feel less bad now? I feel like that makes me a monster and insanely psychopathic. Where it's like exposed. A lot of people could have died, and then it's like from the tobacco, alcohol, and drug and guns. And I'm like, do you know what? I feel less bad now. I'm like, it's like what? It's like, yeah, they tell a lot of death. Technically speaking, because death of like through like the things that they sell. Being firearms and tobacco, and even armor parts. Like if a kid says like, "Oh, it's like," because if you say no, they just want to do it more. Okay, so go to here, because that's that one. Wait. That's a weird thing being like, they're going to take the gun. Because they were people who sold that. I would say that you're targeting the wrong people. I.e. the people who want to sell more of the things that you want to buy more of. That seems like that's like doing it to the NRA. It's like, that is backwards logic, my friend. No, it's not. It also is giving him what he wants. And there is a chance that he could work. That because that he wants this thing, and because he writes in such a way that like gives people like, oh, by the way, I should maybe I should speak up. Then they do. So it's kind of like, yeah, you're kind of right that like the best thing is to make this public so people can read it. But if it's let's call to arms, okay, that is a good idea. Yeah, that also is a good idea. I don't know, again, if what I says means I'm a good person or a bad person, but again... Oh, that I agree. But also my mind has changed because they were selling alcohol, guns, and tobacco. So, yeah. That is also true. I love it that sometimes when I upload stuff, it's like, oh yes, my own work. Okay, so keep this open, but put this on this day. Where is that? I love one of my next videos. Can I eat dice? Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so let's remove this. I don't know why my brain always does that. Oh, no. It's both red.
Approved. Approved. argument.
Okay, I'm gonna just check because I think Invincible, because if that's the case, I might copy and paste the things from there onto there. I'm not gonna put anything, but I'm waiting for the sound to pop up, move it to here, take that away. Because if I can, the plan will be to just copy and paste the thing, if there is. I feel like it should be. So if that's the case, that could be useful. I would say there's a difference between like if you came to me and be like, I don't think people should have a gun, I'm like, fair, I get it. I'm not going to stop people who complain about it. I'm also going to not stop people who do. But a lot of his thing was like, isn't it a constitutional right to person in the ass? I'm like, you're talking about shooting someone, right? You are constitutionally allowed to have a gun, but you're not constitutionally allowed to just randomly shoot people. I feel like that could be really bad basically construed, and I don't think that's a good idea to have that in with the possibility that you could get that incorrect. And that sounds terrifying. Jeez. Anyway. I know it should be in shorts. Invincible. Okay. So I have Invincible Season 2. If it gets beyond 3 minutes, I know that I'm pretty sure Invincible Season 1 was like 10 minutes long. Which is really hilarious now, but I think of like doing seasons below 2 minutes if I need to. Yeah, that's the other thing I need to do. I need to sort of get rid of the photos. I'm also, because I keep doing this before I need to do this, because fun, weird, and stupid are all things that go through my head on a daily basis. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Because I don't know what's going to come up next. But it's going to be the holiday ones. And like 5, 10 things that I've watched on holidays. And maybe realistically I might not get 5 things on holiday. Maybe I watch a little bit more so I can get like the 10. I don't worry about it. I don't know. I can come back when it's like I'm even making sure on like day 6 where I'll just address it. I don't know. Is that... Wait. There's multiple me's. Oh, me! I like this season. I know there's a lot of... There's so much stuff I'm excited with the new season 4. And there's a lot of stuff in this season I like. It's very fun. Obviously I know a couple of things. And I feel like there's some stuff I do know. Because I have sort of myself, I spoiled myself before I even watched Invincible, that, like, how it works. So I do spoil myself on a regular basis, and I don't care. So I know a couple of things are coming, but I don't know what will happen and what won't happen. So, even in the spoiler section, I'm not going to say that. For instance, stuff that appeared in this season, actually I'll leave that for that, but I do like how this season is built up. Wait. the reason why I stopped there is because there's so many small stuff. There's small details of the debate on like bringing heroes back, because there are some heroes who did wrong things and it's about rehabilitating them and whether or not we should. And I like that. I also like later, and I'm going to see what happens with that in season 4, because I feel like that's going to come to the conclusion. Mark's sort of like stepbrother has more of a thing and actually kills the Mauler twins, which, like, I feel like they were going to like be a big character. Nope, they're dead. What? What? Excuse me, what? I don't use this too much, but when I do, what? Again, it's amazing. It's creative. I love it. It's just so... What? It's one of those things I feel like what is going on? What is happening? In the best way possible. I think it's so fun, so creative, and I absolutely love it. It is absolutely amazing. And yeah, I do think this is a series that is really good. I also, one of the things I was about to be like, oh, this is the thing I do. I was like, wait, no, I can't say that. Is the Invincible War, which is basically him fighting itself, which is insane. Obviously, there's some things in the comics where it's like, but I don't know what's going to happen with that. I feel like that's not yet resolved, and they might come back. I don't know, but comic. So I'm not going to bring that up because it's a brand new thing. There's a thing with like, oh, I can bring Mark to hell. It's like, well, that's not being in the comics. I'm like, okay, maybe we're trying. Like, I will talk about that because that is the thing where it's like, that's not being in the comics. I'm like, okay, they're avoiding entirely. So I am excited about all of that stuff, and that is what's making me excited because like they're going off course. Obviously, maybe I'll read the comics. I've been reading Moriarty a bit, including like getting the books to read, and so maybe I should read that next, and that'll be fun. I don't know, but this is really fun. Like I said, I love this. I love how it looks. And I'm interested if they're going to do season 4. It looks like yes. It looks like they are. I don't see a reason why not, but I would love if they do. And I hope you enjoy it, and good night. Ah. Oh, that's just my phone. I thought I dropped something important. It's like, oh. That's what I'm like, overall, I get why people are like, I want guns. I feel like there needs to be a lot more, like, there's certain things where, like, the fact that you can go into, like, certain places like Texas and buy a gun, like, excuse me, that seems too quick. maybe we should put some things in place. I don't know. Insane. I love it. 37 that they know about. Just like. we're gonna go and say hello. I feel like that's bad one, so I'm just gonna go back, open this, open a review. Okay, open these two because I feel like I can word it better. There's a couple of tags missing. Yeah, that's why it's YouTube versus YouTube Short, which I should change on a regular basis, but I don't, because I'm an idiot and like at one point it was like, it's weird, don't worry about it too much. That's why it's not as big, because Short isn't bad. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it and good night.